Okay, so we're going to try this photo album another way. We're going to go ahead and video it like this, just solo. And it is our trip to Guam. We went, I don't know, where were we before Guam? I guess we're coming from Dyess Air Force Base, and I guess we've gone up to Idaho, and we're coming back down 5. And this is the first time I'd seen Shasta, but I guess I'd seen her on my radar when I was a navigator. But what was really remarkable, oh, I see it says from Coeur d'Alene to San Fran right there. And all the people that came to see us off, and we got Bob Sequeira and Vicky, and they're holding Eric there in that first slide. And well, what I've done with this is I have this Grandma Shine and Phil and all my new clothes, but I take a closer look at all of them just by going right on through this thing. I just, here's Bob and Vicky and Grandma Shine holding. Everybody got to hold Eric because he's the new guy. There's Phil holding Eric. And then here's me. I didn't know what I was doing. They said pose, strike a pose. And so I did like a girl would do. I had no problem with who I was, and there's Lizzie, or Catherine's mother. We call her Lizzie when she's bad, but she's a Catherine also. And then my grandson put this slideshow together and the gangster love because of this next shot. And because it says it on my old photo album. We were at Woodside and my brother came up. He's always been very supportive. I've really enjoyed him through the years. And there's Phil again holding on to the little chunk-a-palunk Eric at the time, and then Phil and Vicky holding on. Oh, I should go right on through it. And then Rusty, we'll end with Rusty. Hold on to that beard. All right, and I gotta wake up here. I'm not doing well. There's Roger, my great brother, and Phil, and come on, slide for me. Yeah, little Vicky and Phil, and me with them, and my little one. He looks sort of like Frank Jones there. And Rusty looks good there, even has a little hair on his head. Got that same cynical look, like what in the heck is going on? And then Skipper showed, well, you know, I did put some double photos in here. There's Skipper. He looks young and strong and healthy. He was running the Colorado River at the time. There he is again. Skip and Linda come to the lake place often, and we really enjoy them up there. And there's Frank and Catherine with my Kathy there with them. I don't know what, it was all Woodside. We had a feast out there to send us off. I don't know who that girl to the left of his left, I don't know who she was to this whole thing. But I didn't, Christina, is it? No, maybe it was. There's Christina. Shannon, Christine, I don't know. But she and Rusty have been friends for long, long years. And we did take a bunch of stuff, or Kathy did, from, and then Sandy McNiven and the Okura Hotel. Those are what come next. There's Sandy McNiven. Now, McNivens are a big deal for us. Ernie and Bob Yoshimoto's son in Hawaii. Ernie's a guy that I knew when I was the Fox Sprung it at Dyess. He's a great guy. I would like to have gone to the reunion this last year, 50 plus years, I guess. Anyway, I don't know if we'll have another one, but I liked him, playing golf with him. We stayed at the Okura away so I wouldn't get any glare. And then Bev and Chip Jensen and Bev Jensen were there in Hawaii too, so we went out and spent some time with them. And there's Ernie's kid and my kid on the floor there. And you know, I'm saying all this. There's Sandy. There's me in there holding the two kids and Bev. And we went to their wedding too, the Okuro Hotel on Guam, Beth and Ernie. And then we go into the next one is Inarahan Fiesta. And I'm going to go fast through these because, you know, they're just, every village would hold a fiesta. So there's like a fiesta every month on Guam, and it's a big deal, and they feed us. You just go down and you eat, and it just got the greatest food, some of it imported from the Philippines. They don't call them spring rolls, but they're like spring rolls, and I don't remember the name right now. Maybe if I remember it before I make this, I'll put it in the video. Anyway, they were lots of fun, and we would walk around and just be a part of it. And then the Okuro Hotel, I don't know exactly where. Oh, this must have been a leftover from one of the fiestas. And there's me at the Okuro feeding Eric and Kathy out in the swimming pool. Or no, that's probably out in the ocean. And then the sunsets were great, and Eric with glasses, and we get to see all that a little closer here. And then Typhoon Pamela, yeah, within 3 weeks. There's Rick Barclay. He was my sponsor. He's a great guy. No, he wasn't my sponsor, but he was an Academy grad, I think at 73, or maybe he was even a 74. But he was a great guy, and we hung out together a bunch, and we are showing pictures of a ham radio station because we called into our wives over this ham radio station and talked to them from Swan 21, I think we were flying up there. And my wife started the Typhoon right there in the Okuro Hotel, but then shifted and went to our sponsor's place. I don't remember their name, but they were on the naval station. And then there's my son. He's sitting that's what we had. I had to scoop out about 3 inches of mud all through our place at Carolina Avenue. And Eric growing up there initially. Here's a picture of him face down. I think there's like a gecko laying next to him. Let's see, Strange Bedfellows, that's what it says, and Laundry Monster. We just enjoyed him so much. There's the gecko right there. That's not really a gecko, that was a chameleon. And that's Kathy feeding him. We got an Amana radar range. We were like one of the first people to get one of those. And there's Eric looking out on the lanai and out of the basket. And then hunker down Eric and his sunglasses. Anyway, here he is with McNiven. Don McNiven ended up being at the hotel room next to us and coming out the first day at the same time. And the real strange thing about this, Don and Kathy were boyfriend, girlfriend in high school. She actually thought he was going to marry her. And then he disappeared after graduation, and next she heard he was married to Karen McNiven. For sunglasses, and they had kids. There's Jennifer, and she's beautiful now. And they got Kevin too, as their son, but I don't think he's there yet. All right, Eric always a water child, and hunker down. I don't know what I mean, hunker down. I guess I got to look at that. Wrong end, friend. let's see, what's going on here? There are the kids playing on the floor. I don't know who those other kids are, but one of them is Jennifer, and then Lawsons, maybe. We were good friends with the Lawsons. We've sort of lost track of them altogether. There's Eric showing his stuff and hunkering down. Oh, he's hunkering down to get a drink of whatever I was drinking. And yeah, wrong end. That's what I meant. And then we had our flame tree out front. Was the shade we had, and man, did we need it. It was blistering hot there on Guam. It's a beautiful tree too. The pictures don't give it any justice. And there's our lanai at 1107 Carolinas Avenue, and that's me. Why I wasn't in shorts, I don't know. You can see I'm sweating so much it's sticking all over me. But I wanted to put up the plastic so that on the outside, and they gave me nails and everything to do it. And after the typhoon, so we could put air conditioning out in the lanai. And Kathy always likes to tell the story out there. Me, hot work on the lanai, or flame tree, Eric, and satellite tracker. There's my little son, and he's in the bath again. He likes that bath. And he's looking out in the lanai again. This is all about Eric. And this is our furniture we got free out of, most of our stuff got damaged. It wasn't very good. It was pretty bad. And all the mud we had to get out of there. But you know, I was young, and whatever came at me was fun. I mean, we just did it. And then tank graveyard, we'd go boonie stomping. And this was World War II. And you know, I don't need to show you all these tanks. You can see them littering the field out there, and we made it to a half a dozen of them. It was beautiful out there. I don't know what the smoke was, but tanks all over. Yeah. And then there's Mooney stomped Sequoia Falls, another one of the tanks. And but the falls, once we'd done that hike and got into those falls, that was the thing. We sure enjoyed that. And then fun in the sun. The McNivens were over, and who are those other folks? I don't think I know them anymore, but they were, well, wait a minute. One of them might be Denise Jones, that one on the right. And we still know her. And kids, and we did having a time. My 26th birthday, I guess it was, and I had a saltwater aquarium there, and we'd get Fiji devils. I'm not sure that's the way you spell Fiji. And that sailboat at the bottom was that guy in Okinawa that wanted to sail from Okinawa to Guam, and he invited me, and I put in leave, and Colonel Lasco denied me leave. He said, I know the guy, I don't want you sailing with him. And I used to play basketball. Oh, this is coming off of the boonie stomp. Look at how wiped out she is. It was a long, hot day, a hot, long day. And then we also got Don in there, Don Holden. I guess he had 2 kids by then. No, that's Eric. He's holding Jennifer and Eric, and that's me playing basketball, and our Iranian, oh yeah, he had his little headdress on, semi stepping out. Yeah, I like these people. We had a good time on Guam. We've had a good time. He is so neat. I liked him the best. Loved him for a long time. Yeah, underneath the flame tree, doing his first steps there on Guam. Got my good little mate. Oh, I would take him out sailing. Sume Cove there, just a little off of Agana Harbor, was 22-foot sailboat, and I got my master skipper's rating there. That's what I did on weekends. And I was an idiot having him out there. He had no business being out there, but I took him anyway. Our super ace, Kathy, while I was doing that, that's me again. I think that's me. That I can't swear as that, but it looks sort of like me with a bill cap. It says Glenn Johnson. I don't know who Glenn Johnson is. Maybe he was one of my instructors. Our best party to date. We had a bunch of people, but Kathy got her private pilot's license out there, our ace. Well, I think she was just short. She had to get across country, and she came back, and bunch of fun people, all the same age, the 54th Weather Reconnaissance Squadron. John Kepka, you can tell him he's got the white socks, a good build. He was also a basketball player with me. I'm saying that's his name. I can't remember exactly. This is supposed to be reminiscent with Kathy, but she is not up to it. There she is, though, as beautiful as ever. And what they do, they cut the back of her shirt out. They said it was what they were supposed to do. I said, they ruined a perfectly good shirt. She said, poo-poo on you. Anyway, our Toyota, yeah, we had a little Toyota there we liked, and bare bottom there. This was a potty training. Oh yeah, sure. Anyway, that was a good little, and I had a good mechanic there. I don't even know who this is. Probably a general the way he's dressed. The end, that's it. And it took 25 minutes. Holy cow. Well, that was my first shot at it. I hope you enjoyed out here.